This is getting weird. I have to start this over. Hey everyone, welcome to another Ask Meg. I'm in a different location this week because I was just testing a different video and I already had the camera set up and I thought, screw it, let's do Ask Meg on the floor near a couch for old time's sake, right? So I asked you guys to submit your questions using the hashtag AskMeg on Twitter. You can do that at any time, not just when I ask. I will go through the hashtag and try and pick out a few every week. I try to favorite a bunch, so I always have them. So if it doesn't get answered this week, maybe it'll be answered next week or the week after that. All right, first up, It's Sam Walker asks, what would you like to achieve in 2014? Honestly, this year I'd like to cross appearing in stuff FHM or Maxim off my list. That would be freaking awesome. I was featured on Maxim's website, which was amazing, and I was so honored, and it was really, really cool. Big thanks to Slim Jim, who actually helped me land that interview. They've been very kind to me, and I am super thankful. And I would really like to appear in their magazine this year. I think it would be really, really cool. Also, I missed out on their Hot 100 last year, and I would like to do that this year. I think that would be really fun. And I think the voting already started. That sounds like I don't know, but I really do know, like I'm pretending I don't know, but I actually don't. So if it has started, write Meg Turney in. I'm not above that shit. Go Meg Nerds, go! Other than appearing in magazines, I would like to get back to Japan this year because my one-eyed Daruma is scaring the crap out of me. So I'd like to go back to Japan so I can fill in the other eye. I would like to host on television this year. That's a huge dream of mine. Honestly, I don't care if it's like the local weather. I would just love to do it. I don't know, it's a goal I set for myself when I decided I wanted to be a host, and I'd really like to achieve that this year. Also, I'd like to dedicate more time to cosplay because last year a lot of my cosplay suffered because I was so busy, and it's already doing that this year. But I would like to rally and find time to really make something extravagant because it honestly, as much as I loved doing Hiroyui, and my friend Ashley was so kind to do a duo and she looked awesome. I love that costume. I just felt like even like the Joe Mac Victory Girl, which is another costume I've wanted to do for a long time, I just felt like my costumes were pretty simple in the last year or so. I don't feel like I've made anything where I put it on and I'm just like, fuck yeah, I made this. Like, I feel so proud. I feel like the last costume I really felt that way about was Zatanna, and not that I don't love my other costumes. That really makes it sound like I don't love my other costumes. That's not true. I'm super proud of, you know, Joe Mac Victory Girl and Black Widow, and, you know, Hiroyui I really had a lot of fun, and Hipster Bulma was really fun. I love being Bulma. But Zatanna, my Amekame Zatanna, I made head to toe, from the boots to the corset that I took apart and re-engineered. I honestly, like, I slaved over that thing, and it's been a long time since I've had enough time to slave over a project like that. So I'd really like to do that this year. I'd like to make my spirit healer finally. I've been doing a lot of questing with Lady Sylvanas, so I'd really like to do a Lady Sylvanas. That would be amazing. She just looks so, like, it's just so overwhelming, but it would be so cool. A lot of my cosplay I want to do is WoW related because I've been back into it lately. So maybe a blood elf, that would be pretty cool, or maybe like on my undead. I have an undead rogue right now, so maybe that. I think that would be really cool. But first and foremost, my spirit healer is just, I know I would be really proud if I got to actually make that because I've been planning it for so long. Also, Sailor Heavy Metal Papillon. Firefly Path. Joellen is incredibly talented, and I've been a fan of her work, honestly, since I started cosplaying 12 years ago. And we were just talking, she's also a Moonie, and we were talking about what I wanted to do from Sailor Moon, and I ran Sailor Heavy Metal Papillon by her, and she was so floored, and she makes beautiful wings and beautiful everything, but she makes beautiful wings, and she offered to help me with the butterfly wings. So hopefully that's a collaboration that'll happen this year. I would just be so excited to do that. It would be amazing. So I just really like to work on cosplay this year. It was a really long-winded way of saying that. You're probably gonna see Penny wandering around in this video or hear her because she just got her bark box for the month, and this was in it, and she will not leave it alone. And it has a squeaker, and I just take it away so I could do this video. And I'm sorry, I'm not done yet, but when I'm done, you can have it. She's literally sitting right off camera, like just staring at this sushi. I'm sorry. At That Bro Jake C asks, how do you feel about guys who do magic? Honestly, this is gonna sound so pathetic, but magic makes me cry. It's so true. It's so true. Like when someone does a trick that's really impressive, I first of all am like, oh, magic is real. I totally believe magic is real. And I saw David Copperfield once, and maybe they pumped like oxygen into the room, but he did a big illusion, and my mom and I both like teared up. Like we didn't cry, but like we got teary, and I was like, what is wrong with us? But when I see somebody do something really impressive, I don't know why, like I just get like emotional about it. I just think it would be so cool. I would love to date somebody who does magic. I would never get sick of being like, where are my car keys? Oh, they're behind your ear? I would never get sick of that. I promise. Like, it sounds like something you would get sick of, but I would, every time I'd be like, amazing. At Joke is Serious asks, will you be at RTX 2014? I've been getting asked this a lot lately, and honestly the answer is I don't know yet. I have no clue if I'm going to be at RTX or not. I'd really like to go. I've heard it's amazing. I've heard amazing stories about it. I floated the idea of doing an X-Ray and Vav cosplay with Jessica Negri. What better place than RTX? But honestly, I don't know if I would go or not, because I feel like that's kind of Gavin's thing, and I don't ever want to feel like I'm taking away from that or you know, like intruding at all. I kind of like to give him his moments to shine, and I think RTX is one of those. I think RTX is a time for all of the Rooster Teeth staff to really feel appreciated and to meet with their fans, and I just don't know if I would distract from that, and that's not something that I would want to do. Also, I don't want to get stabbed by anyone who ships Mavin a lot, because it could happen. I see what you guys write about me on Tumblr. At Intense Puzzle asks, who is your favorite character to play as in Puzzle Fighter? I love that game and none of my friends do, so hey. I feel like I might have answered this one before, but I'm going for it anyway. I always play as Morgan. Morgan's the best. She has that great little hand movement that she does. Penny stole the sushi toy while I was doing this. So Penny stole the toy from me, and I feel too bad taking it away from her, but I don't want her to do that the whole episode, so I'm gonna wrap it up now. Thank you guys so much for submitting your topics. Hashtag Ask Meg. You can always submit them. You don't have to wait till I ask for them, because I totally search the hashtag for more questions. And if yours didn't get answered this time around, maybe it'll be answered next week. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Heart you.